Comedy Jonah.
We didn't do our screenshot.
Oh, I did. I just didn't tell you.
Oh, good. I can't wait to
You
see what
look.
my face looks like.
It's gonna be great. It's only for you now, the screenshot.
Gotcha.
It's not like, the real one. YouTube picks whatever one they want. Anyway, John.
I've noticed
What?
that YouTube picks the one that they want.
Oh, yeah, look, we don't care about YouTube right now. Here's what we care about because we got to get it out of the way. Make sure that you guys follow, like, and subscribe wherever you are watching these shows, okay? That's what you need to be doing. If you like them, if you want them to continue, I don't really know the point for them continuing after tonight. So if you want them to, make sure that you follow, like, subscribe, you thumbs upping, hitting the bell on YouTube. You guys commenting, sharing our stuff as well is all great ways to help support our shows. Share it now. Let people know that we're live. Share it later if you're watching this in the future. And of course, you guys know you can always tweet us your questions with hashtag YRR Live. John, gonna let you start. I feel like I shouldn't just scream into the microphone to start the show.
No, we're just kind of an upbeat, show. And
Yeah, it's gonna be upbeat. Like a box of balls. Like a ball box.
wow. First of all, a double eviction, right? We've never seen two doubles in a row in all the seasons of BB. So that was fun to see. Another thing I was just
Was it?
noticing, you know what? Yeah, it was. You
Okay.
can just hashtag silver lining. Comedy Jonah, silver lining.
Silver
Yeah,
lining. Okay.
yeah. What's also
Right,
nice
Julie.
to see, even throughout the especially like the second eviction and veto and all of that, it was just nice to see all faces of color. We've never seen that before. So I was taking that in, even though I'm agreeing with Ladybug Star in the chat going, what the F was Ozza thinking? Really? Yeah,
Well, then
really.
clearly, who was that?
Ladybug Star
Listen
in the
here,
YouTube.
Lady Bunny. First of all, you must not
Ladybug.
pay attention. Close enough. Because I don't listen to her name, because she must not listen to our shows when we explained to everyone already this was what Ozza was going to do. I mean, I hoped against hope that she wouldn't. But we knew, and she said, and I quote, I'm fine going home fourth. We knew
Your
she
winner pick.
chose.
Your winner pick.
My
Okay.
winner pick was
Yeah.
Tiffany.
Well, no. Last week, or we were discussing on Sunday your winner Ozza, and you and I were going back and forth because you wanted Ozza to win, and now your winner pick is okay for fourth. Here's
Yeah.
Oz's game the entire season. Right next
Wow,
to Derek.
noise canceling really does not like you snoring, so that was fun. Um Look, you want to know who I'm pissed off at this episode with, John?
Wait a minute.
I mean, are we just allowed to go
Me? Are
full
you?
rant? Are we supposed to be going in some order? Where should I direct my rage first?
Do you want to save it to the end? Is that kind of more of a finale,
We
or
could just go in order.
let's just go in
Let's start
order?
at the start.
Yeah, we did. So, something I was also like seeing at the beginning was kind of Tiffany and Hannah sitting in the bed, kind of reminiscing
Yeah.
about, some of the really moments that stuck out. So that was nice. Um, Tiffany, talking to Ozza, trying to get Derek's vote, which, we all know as viewers, as fans watching, that was never going to happen.
No.
Tiffany talking and kind of laying around in the HOH room with Derek, trying to just kind of remind him that, if you're in final two, whoever you're sitting, you're not going to win.
No.
And
I
and
mean,
please be gods. If it is Derek sitting next to an Xavier or a Kylan, which I'm sure at this point we know it's not going to happen, but should it happen and Derek win, I will go Eric Curto ballistic.
Look, I see everyone in the chat going, we want Eric Rage now. Don't worry, my rage is sprinkled all over the episode. Just because we're starting at the start, trust
We're
me, the
gonna
rage will not be held to the end. I'm
listen.
angry at a lot of people this
Well, we're
episode.
gonna season your anger throughout the show. Like,
We're
let's not
gonna,
have. It's not like a your rage is like a jalapeno popper sometimes. Like, let's just not bite it and explode. Let's
right,
let's chop it up a little bit and sprinkle it on the top and put it on our sides and not
right,
just our entree.
and
Yeah.
per my heart and per my heart doctor, I'm keeping track of my blood pressure during it.
Let's all
Okay,
do our blood
so
pressure right
let's
now.
all take our blood pressures. So here's the thing, okay? We already saw Tiffany. We know how hard Tiffany fought. We talked about that on the spoiler section on the end of the last show. I joined Brent last night. We talked about that more. We got more into it. That's on our social medias. John, you were busy being a girl about the city yesterday.
I was.
So I went and joined Brett. People should
I
check that
know.
out.
I saw parts of it. Yeah, it was hilarious. You guys are so funny together.
It was funny. Now, we need to start with jury. I have to start with jury.
Sure.
We got it. Tiffany was there. Ooh, what am I going to do? I'm voting. Blah, blah. We already talked about it. Other episode. Don't care. Jury. Hi, I'm Sarah Beth. Oh my god, guys. I'm just here right now. And I'm really upset at Kylan. It's not about the things that he lied to me about, but it's about the things that he didn't need to lie to me about. And I don't understand why he lied to me about it. And I don't understand why.
Here's what I was
I want to
thinking.
drown her in a pool. I want to drown her in a pool.
Here's the thing that was not bothering me, but was surprising me, I guess, in jury was Derek X's reaction. Like, not okay. When Sarah Beth was sitting there telling them, listen, you know what? Basically, with Kylan's goodbye message, obviously all the people of color are working together. They're an alliance. It's been there since the beginning. And Derek X really is watching him trying to absorb this information. And then Sarah Beth saying, a person of color hasn't won. And Derek saying, just a female or a male? What? Like, I was just like, what? Are you kidding? Like, what? Sarah Beth just said it. A person of color has not won this game. And Derek X was like, oh, just a female hasn't won? Is
Well,
it
you
just a
gotta
male?
remember, I am sure that Derek X is confused. I'm sure he sees himself as a person of color. People would
Right.
call Josh Martinez a person of color.
A
Tamar
black
won.
person of color. Yeah.
Okay, Tamar won Celebrity Big Brother, but people do not consider that a real season of Big Brother. My
Right.
point is, I'm just saying I could see Derek being confused, like as a recruit, and then I'm sure as someone who just is, he to me seems like someone who looks on Wikipedia and gets the information. So I'm sure in his brain he's like, I know people of color have won it, so like I'm sure it wasn't
I think didn't
computing.
Candy Burris win for Big Brother Celebrity as well?
No, Candy? No. I think Candy
Oh.
was second, right? Or like third? Candy went far.
Okay.
But no, Tamar is
I
who
remember
won
Tamar went,
Celebrity.
yes.
But that's Celebrity. People don't consider that a real season of Big Brother for whatever reason. I don't get it.
It's not real. Yeah. They're not there for 90 days.
Right.
So, yeah.
But what I like was Derek nailed it on the head when he was like, I appreciate what they're doing. They're putting their mission, like the group, them all, ahead of their personal games. He's like, that takes a lot out of you. He's like, I'm very impressed that they were all able to do it. I do like how they all kind of skirt around saying, like, they're all so terrified to say anything. Like, they're afraid to say the word black. Like, she's like, so, it's all of these people working together. And you know why? Well, we know why. We're not going to say why, but we know why. Like, Sarah Beth was so afraid to say anything when she said, and Ozza has a mission. And Ozza has a mission. What could Ozza's mission be? You know, a mission. I can't. And she's so bitter. Like, if you watch any of the stuff on social media, she's like, here's what I like to do in the jury house. I like to be by myself. And my favorite part is I'm by myself and I don't have to be by anybody. And I have my own bathroom and I love it.
Is that what she's doing on social media since she's not supposed to be on social media?
Well, she's on social media. They let them make videos.
Oh, that's right. Well, I could see her being a little bit bitter. I mean, we saw her explaining, like I was saying to Derek, and then the thing that I thought was really funny about that is she understood the purpose and why it was happening, but then she was talking about, and then Kylan told me lies that he really didn't need to, and long stories about different things, and I just thought, oh, right there, just wasting your time. He wouldn't get my vote.
We said that. That is literally what we've discussed
I know
on
what we said.
show.
I'm saying it was funny to hear Sarah Beth saying it.
Yeah, and I am saying we deserve the credit for being correct.
Oh.
That is exactly when the people were like, Sarah Beth's gonna vote for Kyland, and I was like, no, she's not.
No,
She's gonna be pissed off that he went out of his way to lie. And you know who else I said it about? Not that it matters anymore, but
Tiffany.
Hannah. No, Hannah would have had the same thing. Hannah went out of her way to lie to Claire, to lie to the people, to lie to DX and be like, I'll go up there and I'll tell them to put me on the block. Those are the things that I knew they were not going to be.
Tiffany also lied to Claire. Claire said, are you all in an alliance? And she said no. So Tiffany, not that it matters, also lied. Maybe not as much as Hannah and, of course, Kyland, but she did lie. Nobody fessed up. They figured it out in jury, just like we said here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
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 Jury, yes.
Yes.
What did you think of their reaction to finding out that Tiffany was the one that put up Claire? It's another moment where Sarah Beth was like, it's not right! It is not right! It's not right! She just sit on the couch. It's not right! It's not right! I want to be black! Why can't I be black? And that's what I literally thought she was going to do. I literally thought she was going to be like, it's not right! I want to be black! Like, I literally was waiting.
Please
I'm
send
a voice
all
actress.
Of your customer complaints to Eric.
But that's not me. That's Sarah Beth. It
Right.
is Sarah Beth. That is what I was waiting for Sarah Beth to literally say. That is what Sarah Beth was saying.
I love the stages of how the jury went. So, like, Claire hadn't gone there yet. They're talking about Sarah Beth being on the block. Then they found out Claire was the secret HOH and Tiffany was dethroned from the HOH. And then the nominees didn't change. And then Hannah won the veto and that didn't change. And you literally see Kyland and Xavier on the block, Sarah Beth's in the middle, two of the biggest threats, and nobody voted her out. I love their reaction to that. Then we get to Claire, and Claire getting so thinking she is with Tiffany, and the reaction when Tiffany said, no, I'm putting you on the block. I'm not putting a person of color. And watching, especially even Brittany was hilarious with that. Just, oh my gosh, no. And Claire sitting there, I understand why they did it. Everybody is so understanding.
What are we going to do in these? What are we going to do on the postseason interviews, John? Because I call bullshit. There is no way these people are this understanding. They've got to be a little bit. As much as I'm giving Sarah Beth shit, she was the most real I feel, out of everyone. Because I am sorry. There is no way that these people are only expressing joy and gratitude that everything that they went through got ended and they aren't leaving with $750,000. Like, they're just
Yeah.
so fine with it. They're all so okay. I feel like I want to give them one of those, like, abuse stuffed animals and be like, all right, here you go. Now, would you like, where do you want to hurt the toy? I feel like you have anger, you're suppressing it, and it's
Yeah.
not good.
I want them to hold the animal up and go, "Where did Kylan hurt you the most?" and have them
Yeah,
point at the animal's ears.
yeah, yeah, like that.
Wires with ears.
It it literally has to be something like that.
Yeah.
100%.
Well, I mean, and talking about understanding, I mean, sitting there, Tiffany sitting there with Julie, and Julie, asking some pretty direct questions about, winning that HOH. Do you think it cost you the game? And she's like, yeah, but it's okay. Is it okay? You're a single mom, right? You got a kid. That money could do a lot for you. I understand getting 6 people is amazing of color to the final 6. But like I was saying early on in our shows, like, you need to start thinking about your individual game if you actually want to win the money. And so
Yes.
we
And
predicted that definitely that this was going to happen. I love that they talked about that she was the strategist. Yeah, Derek Frazier might have come up with the cookout, but he didn't come up with the strategy. And Tiffany just was okay with it too. And it's just like, really? This is the most money that has been on the table in any Big Brother season, and this, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Right. So, the white person
And
sitting
she's
next to me,
probably
the white man sitting next to me, his Twitter is at Comedy Jonah. It's still clear he doesn't get it, and you can yell at him, not me. I get it.
I don't get it. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, I think that, her talking about, she thought it would blow over her winning the HOH back to back. I didn't think it would. She says, "Oh, it's better to ask forgiveness than permission." If you're hard to control, why don't you present that as part of your individual strategy?
for
Let people think that, they're in control. Kind of like my marriage. Like, I just give the illusion
oh yeah.
that he's in control and everything's fine. You know what I mean?
Yes, but I mean, here's the thing. There's nothing Tiffany could have done. It wasn't about Tiffany. The reason Tiffany went out is because Kylan's a douchebag. And because Kylan doesn't value the women, doesn't see the women's games as good games. I think that is a large reason they are sitting there. Tiffany made the best cases. There was no reason for them not to keep Tiffany for the 2 seconds, and she had some amazing strategy that we talked about. Again, I wish I could remember the exact quote that she used to Xavier, but it was like, there's a difference between a risk and a chance. Keeping me is not a risk. It's a chance for you to win. Not keeping me, you are risking your game. And like, it just, she had so many good moments in there, and they just wouldn't budge.
Well, she did. I mean, we know that Kylan and Xavier have this strong, alliance, the gentleman, I believe it is. And they're going to stick to it. And we even saw it tonight when Kylan took him off the block when he won the veto. And it would have been maybe a nice plan B, probably, to keep Tiffany around. She could be a shield for him should things get a little scuffled. But at that point, I
A
mean,
little scuffled. Gonna get them in a twister after they're scuffled.
should they get a little sidetracked or whatever? But, I think that if Tiffany let Kylan win that HOH like they were supposed to,
Yes.
I think I think that was the final straw of trusting her. We saw her talk to
Yeah.
Xavier, talk about being a shield. But then
No.
Xavier expressed the fact that, you know what, and then what? She turns on me, just, you know what I mean, if I keep her in the house,
Oh,
which, after that HOH, I think it crossed everyone's line in the cookout that went, you know what, yeah, she came up with this strategy. We're all here, but we can't trust her. And I think that's where
or
she
that's a
down.
great excuse to use. And as Kyland learned from one of the great female players, Vanessa Russo, you just always need a reason. As long as you have
That's a
some
good
bullshit reason that you can pull out of your pocket. And with Kyland's, it's, oh, you lied to me. Fuck you. You lied to everyone, Kyland. I don't know if I can trust her loyalties. No one can trust your loyalties, you asshat. If
But I'm
it's
not
what?
saying
What?
that he's not a liar. I'm not saying any of that. But
Oh,
it's
but
like,
he has
you
a
know what?
penis, so
Now
it's okay.
you're left with a group of liars. So who do you trust? Like, are the
Clearly the
odds
one
that
with the penis.
The odds that Tiffany is going to maybe possibly turn on you first? Probably yes, because you were supposed to win that
Nope.
HOH, and she didn't let you. So I get where
You
Xavier's coming
fell.
from
You
with that.
fell. Now, you did not watch it play out live on the feeds, hence you would have known that Kylan fell. They didn't even get to have a conversation. So Kylan lost before they were even able to discuss what was going to happen.
Then
And his
why is
precious
everybody
little
saying
ego.
he was supposed to win? They obviously had the conversation before the comp.
No. They did not. Xavier told everybody what to do. There was no discussion. It was Xavier playing daddy and telling, be good little girls, and you good little girls better do what I tell you to do, because I'm Daddy Xavier. No.
I think there would have been a different outcome had Tiffany not been the HOH because she could not play.
100%. I agree.
Yeah.
There would have been a different outcome if
Is my
Tiffany
point.
was right. You're correct.
Right.
Also, if anybody switched HOHs, the whole game would be different. So that is a good point. No, yes, that I will say that is when Tiffany lost her game. The second Tiffany won that HOH, we all knew her game was over 100%.
Yep.
But yeah, I am just so sick of Kylan. I just can't. I'm sick of his bullshit excuses that he uses for everyone. His dumb fuck grin like he thinks he's pulling something over on somebody. And it's like, I always hate when people use the excuse like, we know what you're really like. We watch you on the feeds. None of us know what any of these people are like in the real life based on what they do on the feeds. However, we know what their game is like, and we know the things they say. So when Kylan stands up there with the douche grin on his face and acts like, I'm doing this because I'm keeping my loyalty and my truth to myself and my friend and not to... Fuck you. You're so full of shit.
Well, listen, I mean, regardless of what excuse Kylan has, the point is anybody sitting next to Tiffany at Final 2 is going to lose. She came up with the strategy. That's all she needs to do and drop the mic.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
So,
100%.
yeah, I mean, that's just what it is. But what I think is interesting about Kylan is thinking if he's sitting next to Xavier, that he's going to win. Like, has he been in the house too long? Is his perception off of himself as far as how he comes across? Like, I don't.
No, and I got into this a little bit yesterday as well, but maybe you guys missed it. So, what in my opinion, what it is, he wants to be Derek and Cody with Xavier. He thinks him and Xavier are the next Derek and Cody. He wants postseason to have Kylan and Xavier shirts made. He thinks they're going to be asked to go on the Amazing Race as a couple. He thinks they're both going to be the celebrities on Survivor. He wants to go to the end with Xavier because he now sees them. They both now see each other as this marketable duo to CBS, which I think is just so ridiculous. is so fucking ridiculous, number one. Number two, not even getting into the fact that they wouldn't value a woman, like Hannah said tonight, to be part of that. And newsflash, Derek,
Right.
who I love, and there's the evil part of me. I love it with you when I get to rub in your face when you're wrong about something. I love it. I cannot wait for, as much as I love Derek, for when they don't pick him. I cannot wait till they don't pick him. Just the way Azza had to watch. You watched Azza's whole face change tonight when the fucking light bulb went on. That's what we're gonna watch, Derek. Whatever. We're not even there yet. Oh my god, I'm so angry about so much stuff in this double.
Well, I mean, why would they take Derek? He's a comp beast.
The wildebeest. Beast. Beast. That's from Drag Race. That was my what's her face impression.
I know.
Beast. Can't do it. Look. What? Where are we? Just tell me where we are so I can direct my anger somewhere.
We just did a jury. We just talked about Tiffany. We talked about Kyland. Yeah, now we're kind of in the middle of the episode. Julie announces, it's double eviction. Everybody's shocked. As far as the BB Ballers comp, have we seen this one before? I can't remember. I didn't look that familiar.
We have never seen anything like this, and this is the most lazy shit competition I've ever seen in my life. Why did they need to close the backyard for 2 days to make a rectangle and throw some balls on a piece of grass? Is this the worst double eviction comps we've ever seen? Like, literally the worst double eviction comps we have ever seen. Like, even during COVID, even during OTT, when they had a fucking sword that they had to hold against a post, it was more complicated than roll a ball.
So let's switch gears and talk about, what do you think was great about tonight's episode?
Nothing was great about tonight's episode. What a load of misogyny wrapped up in bullshit with a taco and a sausage. I don't know.
Don't you bring tacos into this.
Listen to me. Don't you mother me. Because let me tell you, I prayed to Mother Mary. I prayed to baby Jesus. I even prayed to Black Jesus. And I was like, let Azza win this. I swear to God.
Okay. I was so thrilled that she won this. It was nice to see her win. It was nice to see her love it and embrace it. But what really shocked me was those little side conversations. Like, and probably because I haven't seen it, it was probably on the feeds as far as her alliance with Kyland.
There was no alliance with Kyland. I mean, in a way there was.
She lied to Hannah.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know how to describe it. Yes, I guess there was technically an alliance, but we always knew she wanted Kyland out. I was also surprised she did not make the move to Kyland. Make the move against Kyland. If you wanted him
out, why not put Xavier and Kyland up?
Well, because
if you don't care about winning, you don't give a crap, and you're good with fourth, why not put both the boys up? Well, she made an
agreement.
When?
And she didn't trust Hannah. Look, there were a lot of mistakes here.
Right.
We're not up to that part yet. Yes. So here's the thing. I don't like roller coasters. I cannot tell you the extreme swing of emotion. Like, if you look at my Twitter, I literally posted the video of me screaming and cheering for Azza. To literally then, 30 seconds later, and I was like typing it in slow motion. I think my tweet is like, oh God, no, what? No, God, no, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing, Azza? For her to win that and then instantly just be like, all right, Hannah, I have to put you up. But do you know who I am just as mad at here, John? Fucking Hannah. Hannah just went along with it. Now, I want to give Hannah the benefit of the doubt here. We all love Hannah, but why was she so okay with this? She should have thrown a fit. She should have been like, all right, so what are you going to do if this person goes down? Okay, then if that person goes down, you're going to be like, she fucking knew what was up. Hannah knew what was up. She knew the guys were staying together. Hannah should have been like, wake the fuck up, Azza. You're losing the game. If you do this, you are an idiot. She should have fucking thrown shit around the bathroom. She should have took the lipstick like RuPaul's Drag Race and been like, hey, fucking moron. Hi, I'm going to leave this here. I would have started drawing on the fucking mirror with lipstick. Leaving this here for you now, for you later, dildo. If you fucking nominate me, you're next. I'm going home in any scenario. Read the fucking mirror, Azza. Read the mirror. I would have thrown a fucking fit. The fact that Hannah was like, oh my god, I'm so okay with it. All right, you're just gonna take her down. Right? I'm gonna go sit down now. I'm just gonna sit here and do fucking nothing. Nothing, Hannah. Greatest player. No, she's not. Oh my god, enraged me. Just okay. I'm just okay with it. I'm just okay with it.
I knew Azza was good with fourth. Why waste your breath and your time?
She could have convinced her. Azza is convincible. She could have convinced Azza, and that is the best time to convince
break her
Azza.
Alliance with Kylan. No,
she's an emotional player. Azza is an emotional player. She could have gotten through to Azza, did she not roll the fuck over in 1 second. Now again, I will say, this is the edit. We do not know what actually happened. I am basing my feelings on the edit, because I am floored with how easily Hannah went along with this. I am embarrassed for her
I don't think
how
she went
easily she went along with this.
But she did. She could have put up. She could have put up more of a fight, like you said. But I don't know. I mean, my sense of what happened and the edit was, Azza's not going to change her mind. So why beat this dead horse?
Why play the game then?
In this alliance with Kylan, she's convinced this is she can't put him up unless she backdoors him. Like, what kind of weird alliance is that? No, don't nominate me so I can play in the veto. Just, you're okay to nominate me if I'm gonna be blindsided. Like, I was confused with that. Like, what was that?
Fight about it. Argue about it. Do something. Don't just go, okay, I'm gonna go take my seat. It's the fucking double. People need to stop just going along with whatever the person wants. And I don't mean just these people this season. Every season in a double, it enrages me how people are, am I allowed to walk into the room? Am I allowed to, should I fight for my game now? Maybe I won't say anything. Fucking fight for your game. Assume that you are walking out the door. 'Cause you are. Bye-bye. Oh my god, enraging.
She had a chance to play and she didn't win.
I am equally as mad at Hannah as I am at Azza. I love both of them. I am so angry that they made such shit game decisions and literally handed it to them. I understood. I do not feel the same way for Tiffany. She needed to hold up her word and get to 6. Now you are at 6. You have done it. Why are you giving the game to the guys? There is zero reason. You know you can't beat them. You haven't won anything, Azza. Nothing. This is the first thing you won, and I love you. What are you doing? Just what are they doing? Here's what else I want. How about this? From now on, before every Thursday night episode, everyone in that house should get a letter from their family. And if I was any one of these family members, I'd be like this. Hey, asshole, remember how you're playing for us and not these fucking idiots in the house with you? We'd really appreciate if you brought the money home to us. If I have to watch you on the live feeds, act like you're more loyal to fucking Kylan who plays Candyland on the fucking chessboard than to me, your mom, your dad, your brother, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. And give them that message every Thursday so these people actually wake the fuck up. Everyone, every season. I know I'm taking out all my frustration of all the seasons on these people because I had to play very nice previously on shows and I could not say how I felt. Oh, it feels so good to get it out now.
Feel better?
I do.
Good.
So do.
No, it was really disappointing. I really thought she should have put both guys up because if any one of them could have won the veto, they would have just taken themselves. And then there, excuse me, was a real shot to possibly get them out. Except Derek. They would have never had Derek's vote. Like once Tiffany left, sorry, gals, your game was over. Oz is fourth, Derek's third, and Kylan and Xavier are sitting in the final two.
For me, okay, all right. Can we talk about what the bleep?
Oh, I was just going to bring that up. Yeah,
go ahead.
I love this game. This is one of my favorites.
Mine too. My favorite game. It's my favorite game. I loved it. It made me so happy watching it.
It's so funny.
Love it. I love Christian being like, I want to bleep every one of your friends. Hi, I'm a friend. Friend right here. It's my friend right here. It's my friend right here. The one Hannah got wrong. I mean, I need to know what she was thinking. It was so obvious, Hannah. Big D and Azza got it correct. That's how obvious it was.
And which one was that one again?
It was like Brent, I believe, when it was like, I want to.
Yes.
I love seeing the world. I love seeing the world and all the people I get to see. She thought it was, I love seeing the world and all the people I get to see. Now, here's the only thing I'll give Hannah credit here. She's probably thinking, Brent's an idiot. And obviously he would say see and see in back-to-back sentences. But no, just think about it. He wouldn't.
Oh, I know. No, I thought like Frenchie's was obvious with chasing the animals. Christian's was hilarious. I completely thought of you with that one. Sarah Beth, I think, was the most obvious, right? With the, what was it? The competition something.
Yeah, like you got to make it to the hotel room first so you can get fucked is the joke. All the punchlines are we're supposed to think it's all fuck. Fucking farm animals, fucking in hotel rooms, fucking Christian's friends. Isn't that so funny on CBS? All the punchlines are you're supposed to think fuck. You know what? You know why it's not funny? Because we're currently being fucked by Azza. Our eyeballs are being fucked by the season while Azza is fucking us with the HOH, and then Kylan and Xavier are about to come in and fuck us from the side. It's gonna be such a big fun fuck fest. Okay. For me, it's the way Derek Frazier was able to laugh at every fucking one. Because he didn't have a goddamn care in the world. The fact that wasn't a clue for you then, Azza.
Well, the fact that when he got up, when he was like, okay, I'm putting you up as a replacement. I don't care. Hi, Hannah.
That was so disrespectful to Hannah because he wasn't laughing, he was cheering because he knew they got to the 4. He
Yeah.
already knew how the votes would go. He literally stood up and cheered.
Yeah.
That was so disrespectful to Hannah. Ugh, it's
Well, it's
just,
not
he
like he needs her
makes.
vote.
No. Just like it like, and I get it. Like, I get it. It's a game. I get it. I mean, again, in a way, you can't say he didn't outplay her. As much as we want to sit here and be like, Tiffany is the best player and Hannah is the best player, I don't know. Are they? Because they're sitting in jury and Derek is jumping up and laughing. He didn't even have to try.
No, and he did pretty good with it. I mean, it wasn't he got some points, but the laughing, which, I mean, I was laughing too. I love a good bleep, fuck. But yeah, the laughing was bad, and then the whole thing about him getting up there. I was watching Hannah's face, and she was just in shock. She knew she was going home. She knew it. Her face was just.
Uh, it's so hard for me to care. It's so hard. It is. Should I just really
So,
make people think that I'm the devil and say it's like when the anti-vaxxers die and I could care less? And I'm
all
like,
right.
good. So, back on track.
Yeah, so we know Hannah went home. So,
Uh-huh.
do we want to play like a little kind of prediction? We know who's going to be in the jury.
Oh,
We know Oz is next, most likely. Then it's Derek. We've got two final twos, which is Xavier and Kyland.
mhm,
Okay, so let's talk about the jurors. So
mhm.
who does Ozzy give her vote to?
Uh, I can't talk about that until we talk about the voting.
Oh, let's talk about the voting then.
You know, like when Kylan said, and I quote, Derek has done
Oh God.
so much that people. Oh, hi, Trump, who, by the way, Kylan's a big fan of, figures that you would throw out the so much. He did so much. I can't give you any examples, but so much.
I would
Huge. His
absolutely.
game was huge, and he did so much. Huge. I'm voting for him. You know what else is huge? His penis, so I hear, is pressed into me the other night after Tiffany wouldn't come up and give me a hand job under the covers. Another reason I voted her out. And I'm not kidding. They spooned. Anyway, I can't. What? I can't. You shouldn't
No, I
hate.
mean,
It's not right.
it was really funny for him to say Derek has done so much when we all know that he hasn't. It's funny to hear Derek talk about, being a possible comp beast. Like, the delusion is hilarious. Like, I don't know if maybe he's napped a little too long, just kind of wakes up. Maybe this is something he wants himself to be. I don't know, but it's funny. It's so funny. And yeah, Kylan looked more delusional than ever saying that about Derek. I was just like,
I mean, here's the difference. Here is the perfect example of the difference between Kylan and Xavier. Xavier understands how to play it. And
mm-hmm.
Kylan's ego is so fucking big,
Yeah.
he doesn't have a clue. At least Xavier tried to be like, oh God, I don't know. Hold on. I got a tear. And that was my Hannah. I don't know. At least Xavier knew to pretend for America. At least
Right.
Xavier knew that. Because he's the Derek, and Kylan, you're the Cody. Except you're never coming back, so you're never winning.
Well, I mean, Xavier's Derek by default, we all know Tiffany's really the Derek.
Sure.
Yeah, except she got on the block and she got voted out, which Derek didn't.
Oh,
But
really? When did that happen?
but Kylan's almost worse than Cody. But to think again that he thinks that he's going to win against Xavier, again, I'm going to say I think he's been in the house too long. I don't think he understands the perception of him or even the perception of how
No.
we're viewing him as fans of the
No,
show.
he gets it. He sees him and Xavier as a marketable duo now outside of the game.
I don't want to see that. I don't want to
No,
see that.
and he doesn't get that, but that is what he is doing now. He wants to be a legend of this game, and he wants a duo partner to do it with.
And it's just not going to happen.
Oh no, it'll probably happen. I think now
Yeah.
definitely their final two.
Well, I know that's going to finally happen, but as far as them being coupled on Amazing Race and Celebrities in Survivor, I don't know. I don't think that's going to happen.
I think it depends if CBS is still pretending like they care about black people later.
That's such a positive message you put out.
Well, I mean, it's the truth.
All right, so you want
Hi,
to talk
I'm
about
Julie.
jury, and so if Oz is gone, Derek's gone, Kyland and Xavier are in the final two.
Uh-huh.
Who does Oz vote for?
Say it again.
If Ozza and Derek are in jury after these next
Okay,
week,
right,
and on
right.
finale night we've got
Right.
Kyland and Xavier sitting there in
Right.
the two chairs. Who does Ozza vote for in jury?
Xavier.
Who does Derek vote for?
Kyland.
Really?
Well, he wants to suck it after the season's over. He knows he has zero chance with.
Right, okay. Who does Hannah vote for?
Everyone else votes for Xavier. No one's voting for Kyland, but Derek F.
Ooh.
Yeah, and Derek F is doing it because he wants to get with them.
Wants to be a wingman.
Or what was it called? The ball box. Postseason, he's gonna be like, "Hey, Kylan, my ball box is right here. I voted for you. Come to my ball box."
Yes.
I mean, hey, you lost. Might as well.
Yeah, I wish there was live feeds in the jury house.
Oh my god, what a hot take.
I know.
Just try and get on Hannah's show and pitch that.
I cannot wait to see when Tiffany arrives and Hannah arrive, and then they
Tomorrow?
start to discuss. Well, tomorrow, and they start to discuss the cookout with the jury members. I'm looking forward to that.
Me too, which I will say, so we might as well just stick this in right here, no pun, no pun. John and I are just going to stick with the normal schedule. So we know that the episode is, while it is airing tomorrow night, we will stick with going live to discuss it, us together, on Sunday night, and we'll have all of the live feed stuff for you as
Updates.
well on
Yeah.
Sunday night. So, I mean, and yes, I'm live every day. I'm sure we will all talk about it too. But the next show for John and I will be on the Sunday night, sticking with our normal schedule. Okay.
Right. Normal routine. So Nancy
right.
Drew in the chat on YouTube, and I forgot this. She asks, does everyone play in the HOH now, or is Ozza out? Does everyone play? I forget.
I think Ozza should be removed from the game for poor gameplay.
Well, that's
What's
your
that?
winner. That's the one you wanted to win.
I mean, that's
Remember
not
that.
what I said, but okay.
Mhm.
I'll
4
give
days
it to
ago. 4
you.
days
What's
ago.
the show with the
Yeah.
hook?
I'm gonna
What's the
retweet
show
that
with,
part.
What's the show with the hook? You know, when they're on the stage and they have to rub the stump. Oh my god. No.
Is it a Disney film?
No, how do you not? That is the Gong Show? The one when they perform on the stage and then the guy tap dances and he'll like come out and he'll pull you off the stage with the hook and you rub the tree
Oh,
stump
it's
for
the
good luck.
Gong Show. Yeah.
That is Showtime at the Apollo. Thank you, Lost. I was like, it is not the Gong Show.
The Gong Show has
Okay.
the hook
Thank
too.
you.
The Gong
All
Show
right.
has the hook too.
Okay, well, I was speaking of Showtime at the Apollo. Thank you, Lost. That is what needs to happen to Ozza.
Jeff
The
Davidson.
second that she nominated those people, the hook should have just come out and went, "You're being removed from the game." Yep, no, wrong choice. You're being removed from the game. The part of Ozzo will now be played by Tiffany. Everyone, please welcome back in Tiffany. At least she knows what the fuck she's doing.
I would have loved it as she's doing the nominations, and it cuts to her DR and just maybe have a syringe stuck in her neck. Oz is now being removed from the game and replaced
I was
by
like, what are you
yours
talking
truly,
about?
Tiffany. How you doing, y'all? I'm back. You know what I mean?
I'm
That
ba-
would be hilarious.
I'm black. I'm back. I'm back. I didn't really mean to say black. I meant to say back, and it just tongue twisted it. I'm back. It's me. Like, what would Tiffany say if Rachel's was, "I'm back, bitches"?
Oh my gosh.
Like, Tiffany would have a good one. I kidding you. I don't even know what hers would be. They never had the slip and slide comp. Oh, I don't care. Look, here's what I honestly said, and this is what I would tell anybody to do that wants to watch this season in the future. I would honestly tell them to stop the season halfway through tonight's episode. I really felt, and I knew this was going to happen, if we just stopped it, it was a very heartwarming ending. It was like everybody made it. Tiffany wasn't evicted. We're talking to the cookout. We're hearing from the jury. They're
Right.
upset, but they understand. I mean, the cookout played as a unit. They're one whole thing. Let's just say now they all won at the end of the first half of the episode. We don't have to watch any of Tiffany leaving or Hannah leaving and have all this animosity. It could have just ended right there, and we all could have just felt warm and fuzzy.
It would have been nice. You guys just split all the money. This is where it
Yeah.
is. You guys are all winners.
That's what it should have been, and I would have loved that as the ending for this season. I wouldn't be filled with any rage.
Which would be a first, yeah. But you get to get it out, and that's healthy.
Yeah. I have a
Yeah.
feeling that
No, but it was wonderful when Julie had announced it and everybody was on the couch talking. I think, it kind of, my heart, kind of broke a little bit to think that Tiffany came up with this entire strategy and she was the first cookout to leave. Like, that was just like, oh, that sucks. Just sucks. What? What do you want now?
What do you think a Kylan orgasm is like?
I haven't even thought about it.
That would have been the most random question that I could ask you. I was like,
Did
what should I
somebody
ask
ask you that
about
in
this
chat?
season? No, nobody did. I was just trying to make you real uncomfortable.
Oh, I feel dirty.
it's probably like, I'm a Pisces, and when the ocean is in the fourth chakra, my chakra,
Oh, I'd be like, I can't have sex with men anymore.
hold me,
Oh,
hold me, hold me. I need popcorn. I love when we make love to the smell of burnt popcorn. I just can't with him. I just can't. Little Big Red said, I think that production might have switched the egg comp last week to give an advantage to the women to win, but who knew how small and dainty Kai's hands were? Hey, if you wanted to give something to the women to win, you knew on Friday that Tiffany was going home. You could have spent these 2 hours. You made literally no fucking sets for this competition. You wheeled out What's the Bleep that you already have done against a backdrop, so that involved zero time. And then you got 7 balls that you rolled up a fucking hill, which is probably the same hill you used for the bowl arena earlier. So whatever. If you wanted to save the girls, you would have made this a fake double eviction. That would have actually been entertaining to watch Hannah and Tiffany have to go against each other, have one of them have a chance to go back in the house. That would have actually made the season entertaining. But why would we want that?
Well, we've got Jermaine King in the YouTube chat says, YouTube is taking all this tip because this episode is definitely getting demonized for adult content. Also, X and Kai made the right moves tonight. Neither would win versus Tiffany or Hannah. Oh no.
The password. The password is demonetized, not demonized.
Oh,
and I'm not even looking at the chat, John. Not even looking at it.
I need my glasses.
If you say
fuck, Jermaine.
fuckity fuck too many times, YouTube doesn't let you make 30 cents on the video.
Oh.
It's not family friendly anymore. You're going to get Blue Chew ads
family
now.
From this side. Family friendly from this side. Oh,
it's fine. It just means they're going to get Blue Chew ads and things for sex shops.
Oh.
They probably think ball box means something different. Yeah, no. I won't even bring the Oracle out. The Oracle is so disgusted by tonight's events that he won't even come out.
Will we see him at all for the rest of the season?
It depends. I don't know. Probably not. You know why? I hear that Tiffany, I hear that Azza is all crying and upset now because, she realizes she got played by the guys. Boo-hoo.
What's new?
What's that? And a bag of nickels gonna get ya. A bag of fucking nickels. At least you can hit Derek with those.
Maybe hit Kylan for making that stupid deal.
And please, and by the way, notice how quickly he was willing to back out of the deal he made with you. But then, just like he was taught by a woman, Vanessa Russo, you just gotta have a reason. So instead of him just standing up there, he's like, so the reason for going against the deal is other deal first. I'm a man, caveman, real smart. Other deal first. That's my reason.
Well, I mean, I think at this point, Ozzy knows it doesn't matter. All Oz is going to be is like, listen, I was true to everybody. I didn't lie. I was a good person. I didn't lie. Yeah. I read the Bible in bed, and I hogged the Bible the whole season, and I didn't have to manipulate anybody. Yeah, and you didn't win either.
I think it would have been better if Kylan would have been like, okay, is it time for the veto ceremony? Where did I put this veto? Wait, hold on. Azza, that's for you. Wait 1 second over here. Hold on. Oop. I got a backup one for you, Azza. And, here's the veto. I'd like to use it. I'd like to use it on Xavier. I just also realized I'm wearing no clothes on under this, and that could have been a nip slip.
What's happening?
Sorry, no nipples. Yeah, I'm done. And I'm sorry if, look, everyone. Thank God for the at BB23 live feeders. our live feed updaters, which I see Nurse Cheryl's in chat. She can put the Twitter in the chat. Thank God for them that update all the time, because
Yeah.
I don't know how much of these feeds I don't know. I mean, I do have to say, I am saying that. I am
Mhm.
forgetting that Ozza and Derek are in there, and they are my favorite people to watch on the
Yeah.
live feeds. They do make me laugh. I'm just concerned that Ozza is going to be so hurt by Derek that she's not going to be up to being all happy, funny time. But there, if I know, I cannot with Kylan and Xavier on the feeds. I cannot.
Why would she be upset with Derek?
Well, that is the breaking news I'm getting from the live feed updaters right now. She is, they are not friends right now. It is very hard to watch. Ozza and Big D are not getting along. They are not speaking to each other on the live feeds. And our live feed updaters are at BB Live Updaters.
Ooh. That's where I get all my stuff. If I can't do the feeds, I scroll through that account.
The best.
Yep.
Shout out to the updaters. Well, that's it for me, John. I'm angry. I'm hurt. I'm
But I
just
think
mad.
you've worked some of this out right
No, I
now,
didn't.
so you feel better than when the show started.
Not really. I think JJ Wisconsin said it best in chat when he said, I can see what stage of grief Eric is currently in. So yeah, the guys, they apparently, Miss Man Cougar is saying, apparently, as soon as when the feeds came on, or no, they apparently had words after the show.
Mm.
So they apparently fought. But you got to remember, like, the feeds are coming back on now, but technically this was over yesterday. So they've already had, like, the feeds aren't coming on immediately after this eviction happened. This was all filmed yesterday afternoon. So they've already had 24 hours. So
Ah.
it is now currently on the live feeds about a day later, and if they're still not talking to each other, that's concerning.
Well, I
But
don't know
yeah.
why. I mean, I don't know why she'd be mad at him. I mean, he was on the block with Hannah, so he didn't vote against her. He didn't. He's always said he didn't like Tiffany, and he voted for her to leave. So I'm trying to figure out what Ozza would be mad about.
That he has a deal with the guys.
What was his deal with her? Final two. How was she going to get there? Sing, sing herself to final two.
I'm not having you on the show with Ozza. You're not invited. It's going to be me and Ozza, and we're going to sing and
We'll
tell
have a
jokes.
sing-a-thon.
I loved on the feeds when she was like, I sing everything I do. I'm like, that is so fucking me. Like, that is so me. Like, her and I are the same person.
Yeah,
Just love her.
love her too. You know who else I love? I love all the people in the YouTube chat. C.
Uh,
Farlow, Jermaine King, Forever Tulsa Girl, Jeff Davidson, Debbie
Bezos?
Dawn, Jack
Bezos is in there?
Knows. What?
I thought you said Jeff Bezos was in there. I want to give a shout out to Samantha TRN, Cameron, Nurse Cheryl, Becca, Jian Su, Michelle Owens, Brittany, Dr. Hoo-Haw, Michelle G, Chickadee, all of our top people for this show.
Yep.
We really appreciate all of you.
Nancy Drew, Daiquiri, all of you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
We hope that you enjoyed the show. Again, like we always say, you guys following, liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing the show is what keeps them going. Of course, I will be live every day. We will talk about the feeds when we do hangouts, but John and I will be live again on Sunday night to talk about tomorrow night's episode. So there's that. And we love all of you. We have Survivor starting soon, so we'll be covering that for all of you. Lots of fun. Unlike tonight's double eviction. Maybe you should end it so it's positive.
Thanks, everybody. See you Sunday, guys. Bye for now.
Womp womp.